Hey y'all, we have another 25 card CGC return, and I'm not sure what we have in here. I do now. There we go. You see that TCA Gaming Collection Square Cut. This is probably either a base set holographic card or it is a Neo Rev holo card. I believe all of them should be in this return, if I'm thinking correctly. I believe there might only be 19 cards in this submission. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, a Ninetales. So for those of you who don't know, I have quite a few of the Ninetales, Gyarados, and the Mewtwo in Square Cut. I picked them up a while back for about $6 a piece. Isn't that crazy? But there were so many of them. These right here, I couldn't figure out why anybody would have cut sheets up for these. To me, they always looked like they were legitimate. And like if somebody cut them off a sheet, man, it doesn't make any sense because it's $6 a card. And the fact that there were so many of them, they would have to cut up like a dozen sheets. So I imagine these did come directly from an employee. I'd sent one of each of the base set holos that I had off to CGC to see if they could confirm it by looking at the edges. They said they would be able to look at it and check with the technology. And then the square cut Neos that we have, I do actually have a lot of provenance that goes back to that one. I'm going to talk more about it, but that's really nice there, seeing that 9.5 on the Ninetales. Looks like the Gyarados got graded too. Pulled the 8.5. That's pretty cool. I like that they put the TCA Gaming Collection there. The little pedigree thing is just a nice little touch to add to it. There's a Mewtwo. Pulled the 9. Nice clean grade there with that 9. And then let's see. There we go. We got the Ampharos. Pulled the 9. So these Neo Rev holos I bought directly off of a WotC an employee. He was a part of the design team. There was a lot of different things that were pulled from the factory. He's the one who had that mock-up for like the Jungle base set and the Legendary Collection things that he had that were approved. He also had the match prints, the FPOs. This is the same guy who had all that stuff, but he had a stack of these. It was roughly 6 or so sets that we had in total for the Neo Rev, if I'm thinking correctly. I sold most of them. I have most of the emails and invoices of the people who I sold them to, but I kept a single set for myself. So right there, there's the Celebi pulling the 9. He did really well on the grading side. There's a 7.5. There's our lowest one so far. Looks like those corners up there, a little bit nicked. So that's probably why those hit a little bit lower. In Pokemon, we're not used to having to grade the squared corners, the sharp corners. In sports, it makes it really tough to get that 10 because any little nick or ding to the corner can really affect the grade. We don't have that as much because we have rounded corners on most of our cards. Now, Topps is definitely one of those exceptions. Look at that Entei. Man, it almost looks like it's super hollow. Pulled the 9 on that one. Let's see what else we have here. There's the Ho-Oh. It would have been cool if these were like hollow bleeds too, but they were not the hollow bleeds. Still, nonetheless, I almost sold that Ho-Oh at the Hartford Collectors event where the collector Charizard was given out. If you guys have heard of that, that was the event where that happened. But I almost sold that for $500 to somebody. That was the Shining Gyarados. I was expecting that one to be last, but it looks like it's kind of stuck here in the middle. But it's pretty cool. I almost forgot to look at it a little bit better. All right, what do we? So maybe the Shining. I was thinking maybe the Shining Magikarp would be next, but maybe that one was just put in the middle to make sure it was nice and protected. There's a nice 9.5. Man, that's really sweet right there. What else we have? There's the Jumpluff. I'm hoping every card was graded from the set. It looks like it was. Let me see what this is. Okay, that's something else. There's the Magneton, also pulling the 9.5. I still need this one on the English side in a 10 to complete my PSA 10 registry. It makes me wonder I know CGC started doing sets, if this is going to be something that as the longer they stick around, if they're going to be doing set registries and that kind of stuff to where they have like the little icons and 10-year rewards. Porygon 2. Man, I just love the hollow foil pattern. There's a square cut. We still got a Shining Magikarp looming somewhere in here, I believe. There's the Raikou, pulled the 8. The lowest grade we've seen so far is the 7.5, which was on the Crobat. I think that one had both corner nicks and a little bit of centering issues there. There we go. Nice Suicune. Man, look at that. Super strong grade with the 9.5. All right, last card. Oh man, look at that, 9.5 on the Shining Magikarp. Very cool. Wow. Definitely like seeing these encased in these CGC slabs. Definitely appreciate the little pedigree on the backside too. Well guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I know I've shown these before they were graded at BGS. I crossed them over to CGC, and these were ungraded. I might be sending in more of these soon, see if we can get those authenticated by them as well, because I'd love to move some of them, because like I said, I've got quite a few of them. Usually I was grading them through BGS, but I kind of stopped grading with them after the shutdown. And CGC's definitely taking the place for the errors. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll have some more coming out really soon.